You can either live your dreams or live your fears. And I think the majority of people actually are not living their dreams, but are living their fears. What are your fears? What are you afraid of? What are you scared of? Because we all have fears, don't we? We all have something that's blocking us, that's holding us back. The reason that most people are not living out their true potential, are not doing all of the things that they would really like to do, is because of fear. Some people call fear false evidence or expectations appearing real. We're brilliant enough to scare ourselves to death. You realize that? What are the things that you fear that's been keeping you from living your dream, that's been keeping you from doing some things that you would like to do? And I used to have a tremendous inferiority complex about speaking before people that I felt who had more going for them than I did. Because I'm not college trained, I used to feel that college people were the most intelligent people on the planet. And there was nothing I had to say for them. And so I had to visualize myself speaking before them, speaking before various audiences that had more going for them than I did, and realize and appreciate my own value, and that I was a worthwhile person, even though I didn't have all going for me. I didn't have the money, I didn't have the education that they had. So part of the process is seeing yourself, being worthy, being capable, having what you need to make you a worthwhile person, and that you're more than able, and that you deserve to be listened to, or you deserve to have that dream and that passion and whatever it is that you see and envision there. You've got to see it in your mind's eye and know that you've got what it takes. So deciding as you look at your life, as you look into the future and say, what fears am I holding on to? What fears that I'm allowing to imprison me, that's keeping me from breaking out, that's keeping me from living up to my true potential, that's keeping me from really being happy, that's keeping me from having a sense of adventure and excitement in my life? What's keeping me from controlling my destiny? What fears that I'm giving that permission to? Notice what I said, that we must give our permission to fear to immobilize us.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the world premiere word on the streets.
Good evening, world premiere Word on the Streets family. Welcome to another incredible Monday. We hope this message finds you in high spirits and ready to take on the week ahead. You know, every Monday is a chance for us to hit that reset button and start fresh. It's an opportunity to look within, tap into that inner strength, and make a conscious decision to move forward with purpose. This week, we want to encourage each and every one of you to embrace personal growth, to find the courage to act on those thoughts and dreams that have been stirring inside you. Let's remember to be kind to ourselves, to forgive past mistakes, and to shower ourselves with some well-deserved TLC. Self-care isn't just about the physical, it's about nurturing our minds and souls too. It's about recognizing that we are worthy of love, success, and happiness. So let's step into this week with renewed energy and a clear vision of our destiny. Let's take those first steps, no matter how small, towards our goals. Let's support each other, uplift each other, and celebrate every victory, big or small.
Good evening, this is Black History 365 Days, with another extraordinary story making headlines today.
World premiere Word on the Streets proudly salutes and honors Jasmine Crowe, a trailblazing social entrepreneur tackling food insecurity. Jasmine Crowe was born on November 12, 1988, in St. Petersburg, Florida. She grew up witnessing food insecurity firsthand, sparking her passion for change. Crowe attended the University of North Carolina at Chapel Hill, graduating with a degree in business administration. In 2017, Crowe founded Good, a nonprofit revolutionizing food waste reduction and hunger relief. Her innovative approach leverages technology and logistics to redirect surplus food to those in need. Key accomplishments. Forbes 30 Under 30, recognized for her social impact in 2019. Google's Black Founders Fund, recipient of funding to scale Google's mission. Featured in CNN, Essence, and the New York Times, highlighting her innovative approach. Gudrun has redirected over £5 million of food to marginalized communities. Partnered with major brands like Delta Air Lines and the Atlanta Hawks. Expanded to multiple cities, creating a national network. Through Gudrun, Jasmine Crowe is redefining the fight against hunger. Her tireless efforts embody the spirit of Black excellence and community empowerment. World premiere Word on the Streets proudly honors Jasmine Crowe as part of Black history. This is Black History 365 Days.
Ladies and gentlemen, get set for an engaging and enlightening show. Let's welcome our hosts, the brilliant Larry Moten, aka Extraordinaire, and the fantastic amazing Keith Fletcher. They've crafted the incredible show, Word on the Streets. Grab your favorite listening spot and tune in. Don't forget to invite your friends by sending them a quick text or a shout out on your favorite social media platform. We believe it's a show you won't want to miss.
And good evening, good evening, good evening, good evening once again, everyone. Welcome back to World Premiere Word on the Streets. I am Extraordinaire. And of course, with the one and only, friends, the amazing Mr. Keith Fletcher. My brother, how you doing, man? What's going on?
Can you hear me good, Extraordinaire?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm doing good, man. How y'all doing out there? I'm doing good, man. Glad to be here. It's our Monday, man. You know, our first show of the week, so man, been off since what, Thursday, Wednesday, last show. So man, I'm glad to be here to be a part of our tribe and our community, man. That's what it's about.
Man, it's good to see your face on this network, on this platform. But you know, I see your face everywhere, brother. Word on the Street family, you all know him. Y'all see him. The man is everywhere. If you want to, if you're missing information, it's not because we're not feeding it to you, especially my brother. So, brother, you know, this is not putting you on the spot, but why don't you share with our community over here on World Premiere Word on the Streets? What have you been sharing with your other outlets, your other social media platform?
Man, it's just like this, Jordan. I was just listening to what you had at the beginning. You know, we give every Monday, Wednesday a shout out to somebody, extraordinary people that have done some extraordinary things, man. And you know, we get caught up with this thing called life with things. And these people are doing their passion. These people are going after what they believe in, something that grab them, and they put all their effort and purpose and belief into that, man. And they did some extraordinary things. So that's what I'm on right there, man. What can we do to find out what you've been put here to do and go after it? You know what I'm saying? Like you said, taking that fear away and just going after what you believe in and stop worrying about being, you know, of these things, worrying about these things, because the benefit of all that the stuff that you're doing will get you to those things. So that's what I'm pushing from day one, above average, trying to be above average, instead settling for average things, average life, average purpose, man. Just going above average. That's what we're talking about. Getting your mind right, and That's why we drop this show Mondays and Wednesdays, and both of us extraordinary do his thing on YouTube also. I'm doing my thing. Herbal Expression, she doing her thing. So we just try to be above average. And then while we being above average, bringing value to people, you know what I'm saying? Bringing value and awareness that it's possible. That's why we put that on the Mondays and Wednesdays to show you what these people have accomplished, that what's possible if you put all that stuff away, get yourself together, and you can accomplish some great things. Yeah.
Man, I love it. So perfectly said, because friends, he's exactly correct. We come together as a union on Monday and Wednesdays, but in between, we both, all three of us, we are planting seeds, words of encouragement, words of inspiration throughout the week. And then we come together, Fletcher and I, on Monday and Wednesday and collaborate, because the goal in mind, we know the hurdles of life, and we know how the mind play tricks on us. And in between Mondays and Wednesdays, your mind have plenty opportunities to play tricks on you. We know when you hear us on Monday, you get inspired. You probably say to yourself, man, I'm going to try something. And by Wednesday, you start looking at your finance, and you get fired up. I know that feeling. And you want to do something. But between Wednesday and Monday, that's a whole lot of opportunity for the mind that you once had inspiration from listening, that the thoughts, those old patterns, which have always been there, they come back and tap you on the shoulder and say, wait a minute, buddy, wait a minute. I mean, that was good in that moment, but come on, this is reality.
Yeah, this is real life. Yeah.
Yeah, right. So that's why we sprinkle it all in between. And right now, we're excited and so happy that you decided to join us today, Monday, to be with us, to hear about what we're diving into today. We're diving into unleashing the mind, strategies for resilience, friends, focus, and lasting success. Now, we know that thing, lasting success, is that it's not lasting if you don't last with it. It's all about us being committed each and every day. And so, Fletcher, it's good to see you, man. It's good for us to come and unionize together, brother, and talk about these things.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Coming together, man, and throwing things at each other, throwing things on the wall, throwing that egg on the wall and trying to see what we can find out of it, man. So cracking that yolk, like you said, cracking that egg together is better with two people or more. You know what I'm saying? Trying to figure it out, going in the same direction and stuff. So that's what I enjoy, man. Coming here, and we said all the time on there, man. While we putting this out, we both are growing, and while y'all seeing us, we growing right on this line with y'all. So that's what it's about with me, man. The growth, man, getting better every day. And how do I get better? About what we read and what we putting inside us, what we hearing, what we seeing. So that's what it is. So, but coming on here, you got to be ready, man. You come on here, you got to be ready to give this to people too. So you can't come in here and fake it. You got to be really eating this stuff. You know what I'm saying? Smoking this stuff. You got to be sipping on this. So that's what we doing, man. That's it.
Yes. And speaking on that, friends, we're going to go into our program. Today is the 9th of December, and we're going to find out maybe some fun facts, things that have happened on December 9th. We hope you guys are interested. And after that, we'll go into some news, and Fletcher and I will be back on the flip side. We're just excited to have y'all here. Don't go anywhere. So we're going to find out what 3 fun facts just happened to happen December 9th. Stay with us, friends.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, before Sarah Jones come on with interested headline news, enjoy a moment of some fun facts Extra and Fletcher gather for you today.
On this day, December 9th, the first Christmas card was created by Sir Henry Cole, a British artist and inventor. Only a few copies were made, and in 2019 one of the few originals sold for over $22,000. Also, on this day, December 9th, the Tempting Temptations released what has now become their signature song. My Girl. My Girl was written and produced by Smokey Robinson. It became their first hit single in March 1965. On December 9, 1890, French scientist Émile von Behring announced the discovery of diphtheria antitoxin, revolutionizing the treatment of bacterial infections and saving countless lives.
Today, December 9th, is a day to embrace life with joy, optimism, and gratitude. As we journey through the year, remember that every moment is a gift. Just like the first Christmas card, created on this day in 1843, share love and kindness with those around you. Find beauty in the little things, and let the sweetness of life fill your heart. Cultivate a spirit of thankfulness, and watch your world transform. To those celebrating their birthday today, happy birthday! May your day be filled with laughter, love, and unforgettable moments. As you go about your day, choose to see the good, spread positivity, and radiate warmth. Remember, life is a precious canvas, paint it with vibrant colors of joy, hope, and gratitude. Make today count, and make every moment shine.
Today's headlines.
Hi, I'm Sarah Jones, reporting to you from WOTS.
Sarah Jones reporting. Are you pushing yourself too hard in the gym? Research reveals taking a week off every 6 to 8 weeks can boost fitness gains. It's called a deload week. The science behind deload weeks. Intense training causes micro tears in muscles, leading to inflammation. This damage is essential for growth, but recovery is crucial. Without rest, muscles remain in a semi-permanent damaged state, affecting performance. Benefits of deload weeks. Muscle recovery allows muscles to repair and adapt. Improved performance reduces risk of overtraining and injury. Muscle memory, genes and muscles retain a memory of growth, enabling faster recovery. Debunking fears. Don't worry about losing gains. Research shows muscular fitness can be restored to prime condition after up to 7 weeks of rest, and even surpassed. Sarah Jones reporting. Now back to you guys in the studio.
Reporting from WOTS. Now, back to the show.
And now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the moment you've all been waiting for. Our hosts are here and ready to indulge in passionate and meaningful discussion. Our chat room is open, so you can join and add your point of view. But before we hear from our hosts, listen to this short, yet powerful message.
This isn't just a show, it's a movement.
World premiere Word on the Streets family, it's time to unleash the full power of your mind with our transformative episode, Unleashing the Mind, Strategies for Resilience, Focus, and Lasting Success. Join your host, Larry Moten, aka Extraordinaire, and the ever-inspiring amazing Keith Fletcher, as they explore how the right mindset can pave the way to personal fulfillment and enduring success. Every achievement begins as a thought, a spark nurtured into action. But what sets achievers apart? It's their ability to harness resilience, focus, and self-mastery to thrive despite challenges. These qualities aren't exclusive gifts, they're skills you can develop with the right strategies and mindset shifts. Tonight, they will dive into approaches to sharpen your focus, build mental resilience, and overcome setbacks with confidence. You'll discover how to embrace challenges as opportunities for growth, redefine failure as a stepping stone to success, and cultivate daily habits that build unstoppable momentum. Whether you're striving to excel in your career, improve your relationships, or simply achieve personal clarity, this episode provides actionable insights to transform your thinking and elevate every area of your life. This is more than just a conversation, it's a call to action. Are you ready to unleash your mind and take charge of your future? Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to our hosts, Extraordinaire and the amazing Keith Fletcher.
And that's what we want to talk with you all about tonight, friends. It's the kind of thing that is constantly before us. And unleashing the mind, one of the things from the start is that, as she said in that dialogue, that we must focus. Now, you can't focus if you have a lot of things going on at the same time. If you have television, you got your left eye on the TV, you got your right eye on your cell phone, and you got another distraction in the background. You have several things going on all at the same time. You're kidding yourself. You're not focused. When you get serious and you want to make a shift in your life, you want to make a change in your life, it's very important that you focus and eliminate distraction when and where possible. Is it necessary that your cell phone must be on at all times? You know, Fletcher, once upon a time in life, we lived life without a cell phone. Once upon a time in life, a television series did not take totally control of your attention. Now, we're not asking you to go back 20, 30 years ago. No, you don't have to do those things. You simply can take control because it is your life. And your life is valuable and important. And wanted to make a shift, a direction, a different direction than the one you've been on, it will require you to focus. You know, at the beginning of the program, the speaker said that we are brilliant people. We're so brilliant that we bought into fear, and fear scared us completely out of what we really want in life. Fear snuck it away. I would do this. I would take Fletcher. I would do it. But I would go over there, Fletcher. But man, I've been meaning to get to that. I'm gonna get to it soon, Fletcher. But
Go ahead.
But, yeah. Go ahead on, Fletcher.
Yeah, it's first I want to say about that workout thing. I'm glad to hear that because my body been hurting. So, that is a fact. What you said on that, Sarah Jones said, because you get to the point that you gonna take that time off. It's gonna make you take that time off. But again, that's here there. But yeah, but you know, I go deep into that, man. I talk to a lot of people, but I even myself, and getting somebody to focus on something, somebody to move on something, somebody that say they want to do something, why they don't do it? Why don't we accomplish these things? What make us stop in our tracks? You know, what's holding us back? You know, I don't think it's fear. To me, it's nothing to be scared of. I just think, you know, that we don't have the education and we're not willing to go get it. You know, or you just don't know, you know what I'm saying? And when you don't know, you're going to have failure. You're going to have fear. But the thing is, why not try it? You know, what's the harm than trying it? That's the part that I'm trying, I'm going through it with my kids, trying things, like putting yourself forward, putting yourself out there. What's stopping you from doing it? You know, I never was scared to do anything. I felt for real, and I laugh about that. My grandmother used to tell me that, and I took it to heart. They put their past leg on one leg at a time like you. You know, even when I was in the army, man, I would have air assault. You know, I did the death march. I did all the things. It was because somebody said that I couldn't do it. I probably would have done it if they wouldn't have said that I couldn't do it. So, but the point with me, I look back at myself. I wasn't pouring anything into myself. I know with me, I wasn't searching for that purpose. I was just saying I want to be able to live. You know, I want to have a car. You know, I didn't even know what car I really wanted. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to be all right. You know, I didn't want the big mansions and all that because I didn't believe I could have it. You know what I'm saying? So my mind, but I didn't never look for search for something to say if I have it. I was cool where I was at. I was cool around the people that I was around. Go out and kick it, drive to the club, give me a little money in my pocket, buy me some clothes, feed my family. I was cool just surviving. But I look at stuff that too in my childhood that controlled that too. You know what I'm saying? I knew one day I wanted a house, I wanted those things, but what purpose was I here for? What did I really want to accomplish? I never had that. You know, I just say, hey, I'm like I said before, I'm just blowing in the wind. You know, I'm just going from here to this job, to that job, to that job. Yeah, I never knew nothing about saying I'm gonna have a career. You know, even in the military, people had careers, you know. And I look back at that, the guys that made it in the military, they knew somebody, they had a mentor, they had some family member told them, hey, this. People that went to college had somebody that went to college that could say, guide them, hey, take this, take this, hey, don't worry about that, go do this. They had that. I didn't have that. And if I did have it, I wasn't paying attention to it. I was trying just enough. And I was holding on to something that was done to me in the past, or how would have somebody said something to me. All them things that was inside of me held me back. And when I started pouring those things out, getting those things out, putting more things in there, that's when things started changing for me. When I started going around different kind of people, different kind of places, that's what started changing for me. Things start opening up to me. So when I'm talking to people, I'm listening to them, you hear about their childhood or what they went through or this, and they still holding on to that. What somebody did to them on the job or what a teacher told them, they holding on that. What a coach said, that what their dad and their mama wasn't there, their grandmother, all these things. I wanted this, I wanted a car, I wanted a bike, I wanted all these things they wanted. And I tell them, but you made it through. Now what? Those things not in the way. You know you can get rid of those things. You can pull those things out. Have you tried counseling? No. But you know, we want to pour ourselves into somebody else when we ain't pulled into our. Why haven't you went and got counseling? Have you ever discussed that with someone? Have you tried to get closure? See, that's before we even get to the fear part, getting these things out of us and getting moving forward. We keep looking back. Even people, and I listen to people that made it. You know, I like to listen to podcasts on there, and people tell you, you know, man, I did this because my dad said I would never be nothing or so and so, and you use that fire and you use it, and they got to the point and they still weren't happy. They still, when I said the situation I went through, hey, the person that got successful to win, I'm gonna be better than him. And his bar was so low, it didn't take nothing to be better than him. So it was never successful. It still wasn't enough. It wasn't enough to feel me when I got there. Now what? You get the house, you get the car, now what? They got people that got millions of dollars and stuff, and they still miserable. Now what? See, finding yourself, we saying that getting to yourself, looking in that mirror and finding out really what is going on, really what do you want, really what it's going to take. Journaling, writing it down, spending time with yourself. Really doing a dive. And we go put ourselves, we go find out about our friends and all that. Like people, I love my kids. I do anything for my kids. What would you do for you? Because don't you think your kids would be better if you was better? That bothers me to hear people say that. You know, I just love my kids. I do anything for my kids. That means anything that you would get yourself together because a better mother, a better father. That was the best. I talked to my daughter now. She like, Dad, you done changed. You done came up. I went got me better. Now I can pour into them better. I can pour into other people better. But when I wasn't better, I couldn't help nobody because I couldn't even help myself. Go ahead, Shortnell.
Man, that's just beautiful, brother. I was enjoying the ride, man. That was so beautifully said because it's so real. It's so true. You know, as friends, y'all hear us say this, but this is the realness of real talk. Pouring into yourself. See, if you don't pour into yourself, you're gonna always trying to find solution outside of you. And they would never last. You will always end up being disappointed, confused.
Yep.
And it will create another catastrophe in your life. I love it when you said you have to pour into yourself. And it's so easy for us to fall in love with so many people outside of us. I love you. I love my kids. You love everybody, and you don't love yourself. You don't even want to spend 1 hour with you.
Yep. You got to have somebody around you. You got to have somebody with you.
You got to have somebody around you every second. My goodness. You irritated being with yourself. And I can't help but believe as much as you think you love this person and that person, that type of energy about yourself, I believe those fumes is seeping out to those other people and you're not aware of it.
Yeah.
They may not be receiving you like you think they are.
Hey, Shorty, I'm sorry.
Go ahead on, man.
You said a word right there, and that happened with me. When I was in tune myself, I'm going out there trying to train people, and I'm thinking they receiving it the right way, and they wasn't. You said it right there. You hit it on the head. They're not receiving you. They're not learning. It'll last for a moment, but they're gonna get burned out because you toxic. You got some issues. You really not helping. You causing more strife than you causing help, you know. But I've been there. I understand that. I talk to people now. They're like, man, I remember you used to train, used to holler, you do this. I say, and they were like, well, man, why don't you start back? I said, it didn't last. I mean, it wasn't gonna last. Yeah, well, no, it didn't last. If it last, it's been still. Nobody can't take that.
That's right.
Nobody can take that abuse all that time. You know what I'm saying? That hollering hurt. It got to be moments.
That's right.
How do I get in your psyche to get you to continue doing this? How do I get you till you love this? That you don't need me. See, the whole thing is that you get to a point that you don't need me. That's it. Not that you need me. How to get them good. No, when you get to the point that you don't need me, that is really reaching you, that is reaching into your soul, your spirit. That's the difference right there. Go ahead.
And you see the person who was telling you that, they might have enjoyed it for entertainment, but they don't understand. This is me, man. I am not here to entertain.
I'm here to help. Exactly.
I'm here to help. I'm here to give value.
Yeah.
I want to see growth.
Yeah.
I like growth. I like evolving.
Yeah.
I like sculpturing. I like creating. We're co-creators here on this earth. You want to be entertained? There is a segment of people that entertain.
Yeah.
This is not entertainment tonight.
Yeah. It's not a niche. It's not something that's gonna come in. You don't want that. You want something that's gonna eventually go. They got this young lady that I got to know, and that she doing the same fitness, and she got 45 people with them, and I'm looking, and what she giving and see what she believing in is growing. You know what I'm saying? Then it ain't a niche, it's a culture, it's a community. That's what we're doing here. It becomes I had to learn that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can get on here and do all this, but what is it healing? We want to get something that's gonna last. You know what I'm saying? That's what we're talking about.
You know, and this is why too I'm excited being on this platform, man, is that we're not chasing every social media gossip. If we did, I have no doubt, and I believe Fletcher will agree with me. I have no doubt we would have a bigger network than what we have right now.
Oh yeah.
If we was willing to run behind every social gossip that's out there.
Mm.
But when the show is over, I still got me I have to live with. I still got my thoughts, my mind. And friends, y'all know how strong we are about our thoughts. You see, your thoughts, that's you, that's your DNA. We just got through talking to you about if you don't love yourself, it's going to be hard pressed to give love to someone else. Now, how can you get to that special place inside of you if you're filling yourself up with gossip 24/7? If you want love, if you want orange, if you want orange juice, you'll squeeze an orange. And orange juice gonna come out of it. If you want an apple, apple trees. So if you want gossip, love not coming out of gossip. Knowledge and information is not coming out of gossip. How to get better in life, how to avoid the pits. Life is gonna always bring you some rain sometime. It's gonna always bring you some hurricane sometime. But how do we handle it? You're not gonna find how to handle that when it comes through gossip. Go ahead on, my brother.
All right, and things that we go through in life, so now I truly believe if you survive, you make it through it. And I'm not trying to make this gospel and all this stuff, but like I said, when I went through what I went through, the Most High explained that to me. This what I was going through was not for me; it was to help someone. So things that we go through, it's not all the time is towards me. Things that we go through that you survive, it can help someone else, guide someone else. You have a story. Me and Stronell get on here and we tell you things that happen in our life. The wisdom of our time that we done went through something, we telling you that you don't have to go through that. And then if you do go through that, why don't you go through it like this? Why don't you thinking about it like this? See, we always got blind sides. I always got blind points, you know what I'm saying? Then that person can come and say they can see what you don't see and give you guidance on that. People think you got you ain't got no PhD, you ain't this and ain't that. I got a PhD, we got life.
Life University.
Life is life, and yeah. And then we ain't got no mask on, we laying it out to you.
Yeah.
We ain't faking it for nothing. We doing it naked on here. Them naked wings that go good naked. Giving it to you and trying to guide you, man, and help someone so they don't go through this and say, hey, when you get to that point, I'm talking to my son about Christmas, Christmas time coming up, and I'd have been the time when I lost my job and I ain't have nothing for my family to give, and you got to look at your wife and look at your kids. It's a hard feeling. You know what I'm saying? That you're so tied up into this day that they're made up to say that you're supposed to give this and have this, but what if you can't? What if you can't and you didn't try, but would you be okay with yourself, or do you see yourself as a failure? Who decides that you is a failure? Who decide that you because you can't give something to material to someone instead of love and encouragement? Because all them gifts fade away, but love and encouragement, a hug, we sharing it together, memory lasts. I was talking to my cousin today. We ain't talked in years, and we were talking about we was kids playing football and we had the turkey day. We were laughing about turkey day. When our friend jumped, he about to make a touchdown, and he kicked him, man, before we made the flu ever. But we were laughing about that, and I'm saying it's just the memories. Memories of things like that, but we'll take things. I did a show about someone saying about, I think I have this and I have that. That's why I think I'm all that. And I told him, I say that is not nothing. That what I have don't make me who I am. Only person I think I'm more than, I want to be more than the person I was yesterday. I want to be better than the person I was yesterday. I want to say on here that I give an honor to the Most High for blessing us to be better, do better, have better. I want to be better than the day before, about what I was yesterday. That's it. As far as I reach, I go. And then I look at it again. Did I get better? I set myself, could I be a better father, a better husband, a better friend, a better son, a better spiritually, better? Did I move the needle? Did I help somebody? Those are things that I'm looking for. Now, the byproduct of those things is the other things that comes with it. Because I'm getting stronger. I'm getting stronger in my spiritual, my physical, my mental, and my financial. It's because of those things I said there. Getting better. So if you're going through something, I'm just saying, what make you that you want to have something and you got everything inside of you to change everything about you, change everything about your life. But the question is, why you haven't done it? That's the question, Troy. Now, why? What's stopping you from doing it? And we give you these things right here. We got things that helped us get through, and things that we'd have read about. These are things that stop you. These are things that you fighting, and these are the ways to get past them. This is what we're doing. That's why we come on here every Monday, Wednesday to help you get through those things. Not that you just surviving. We want to be thriving. We don't do it all. We trying to get past that too. We in the fight with you. We growing every day. Like you said, it ain't about it by being better than that person we was yesterday. And I know it's from there to speak on this.
That's well said. Friends, we're talking about strategies for resilience. I'm sure there's some of you all out there probably saying, man, if I had a phone, I'll call in and share my 2 cents. Well, you can't call in, but I tell you what you can do. You can click like, and you can help us share this program. Take our link and paste our link on your social media platform. And one last thing, friends, you can subscribe to World Premiere Word on the Streets. And you could be a major player in helping us change lives, spreading this word, helping people take the mask off, face their obstacles, whatever they may be. This is a journey that we all take in part of living. It's a journey every day. And we never reach the destination. Every day we wake up and we're striving, as Fletcher said, to be a better person than we were the day before.
Traveling abroad, but language is a barrier. Introducing the Mitri earbuds, with real-time translation in 138 languages. Perfect for travel, business, and learning. Get your Mitri earbuds today. With 98% accuracy and instant two-way translation, you can connect with the world like never before. Mitri earbuds. Translate. Connect. Explore.
Friends, the power is in your hand. Go ahead on, Fletcher.
Like I said, the power's in your hand, man. And just look in the mirror, realize, man, right now, what's stopping you? Let's start being intentional about yourself. 2025 is coming, man. And I tell my wife all the time before, about 2 years ago, winter, we decided to say winter is coming. You know what I'm saying? Winter is here. 2025 is here. The world is changing. Things are happening. Are you a part of it? Are you a part of it? Are you ready for change, man? Go write down the things you need to do, how you can get better. I was talking to a young lady last night about we sit on the phone. Have you ever got some counseling? You been at your job 16 years? Have you did? No, I never did. Why not? I don't know. I'm sitting on the phone and I know the Most High is about to give you something, but he can't give you that till you get these things taken care of. This not addressing those things is going to hurt you. I see it. I see how you express. Get those things taken care of, fixed, figured out, or that's going to pull you back into, it's going to stop you from moving forward. You worked at the company, got all that offer, all that, and you haven't taken advantage of that. It's a simple phone call, setting it up. We won't even do that for ourselves. But guess what she was on the phone saying? I help so many people. I do this for so many people. And when I was down, nobody helped me. But you ain't, and then you mad because nobody, but you didn't help yourself. See, we get all that out the way now. We don't give nobody no power. So you get power to that somebody else to say, well, the excuse. Well, see, because so-and-so didn't do this, and I was doing bad. And we was having to talk about money extraordinary, and she went through something. I said, well, how long did it take you to come out of that? She said, well, in the money-wise, everything about a year. I said, so if you'd have had a year supply, a year amount of savings, that would have saved you, right? Well, yeah, I say, so how do we get this figured out? All this stuff, let's figure out how much you need to be. He said, well, 3,000 times 12, 36. I say, so if you had $36,000, yeah, so could something touch you then? No. So now whose fault is that? Is the people that didn't help you, or the point that you just didn't know this? Now the question is, what are you going to do about it now that you know it? See, now you didn't know. Now you know. Let's just say, let's go and break it down. Let's not even do 12. Let's do 9. No matter of fact, let's not do 9. Let's do 6. Matter of fact, let's just get 3 months. Then we'll build ourselves up to 6 months. Then we'll build ourselves up to 9 months. Then we'll build ourselves up to 12 months. Now that's a problem solved right there. Now you can't be mad at those people. Now you take ownership for you. That means that you solved the problem for you. You know what I'm saying? It's not nobody else's fault. It's not nothing you can, man, I mean, when I was a year ago, I was out, nobody helped me. I helped so many people. So now, if you'd have did this, let's take that power away, stop using that. Now, what about if you would have did what you supposed to do? Well, I didn't know. Well, they didn't know. So why you can be forgave, but they don't. But you holding on to something. You dragging a chain that you've been dragging for how many years that happened ago, you still talking about that. You still talking about what happened with your brother, your mom, and them. You still holding on to that. What have you did to fix that? Them things are holding you back. You know, so I never saying about TV and the phone. We can't get, if you get those things down, then you can look at a little TV. I'm just saying, you don't need to look at no phone, no TV, no nothing. If you ain't got your stuff together, you ain't fixed those things. I'm just being real. The reason I'm saying this from there is I did it. I know how important. I didn't sit here and I go nowhere for months because I wanted to figure out for me. I was dating and my wife now we're dating. She's like, I don't know. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not going out to eat. I'm not going to no more. I'm not going nowhere. I got to figure this out for me. Now, if you want to sit here and be, but I can't do this anymore. I can't keep doing that way. I got to do something different. I got kids in the background that, like you said, I love my kids so much. If I love my kids so much, I got an ex-wife and I should not put it on her. And I got this going on. I got tickets. I got to figure this out. And I'm not moving till I figure this out. And that's what a lot of things people you're not trying to figure it out. You're not trying to take the help. You're not trying to be a part of this community. We're giving you right here, and we're here to help you and walk you through the journey. But you can't sit there and let that make excuses. You got to be intentional about things. You got to try some things. You got to move. Because in 2025, you're going to have to, time is changing. 2015, 20 and 15 years from now, it's going to be more change. Are you moving with the times? And half of your problem is you haven't addressed them things in the past. It's not even the time to change it. It's the time that you ain't even fixed the things that you had in the past that you want to address. That you and I already accomplished, that I already done beat it. You done beat it, but you keep pulling yourself back in it. You made it through. But you won't let go. You want to lay up in it. You want to just wild up in it and feel sorry, and somebody can say, yeah, I remember you. I went through stage 4 cancer. That was 10 years ago. This month will be 10 years. I'm not wilding in it. I went from 215 to 130 some pounds. I remember I walking in the store, and my wife and I was walking. I'm a cocky dude, but I walk in that store that day, and people I'm walking around, I'm fearful. My wife looked at me. She said, "Man, what's wrong with you?" I said, "What you mean?" She said, "What's wrong?" I said, "Baby, I can't protect you." He said, "Man, the dude, I know. I don't know what you need. Hey, we going to the gym. You need to get back in that gym. I need you to get back to who you were." I still laugh, man. I went in there. My partner was sitting at the front door. He said, "What you doing in here?" And I said, "Don't say nothing." I picked the weights up, and my leg they were swinging. It was I was so weak. And my partner said, "I'm about to call your wife." I said, "She the one dropped me off." There ain't no excuses. You don't get to lay down. You got kids to take care of. You got to get up. It was hard, yes. I got a hernia that I had hurt, that I was still trying to work out, trying to go, but it's going to take some work. That's life. And I'm telling you can do it. I'm telling you, but you got to do something. You got to add some work to it. You got to be a part of it. You got to do your part in this. And you come here and be amongst people like me, Extraordinaire, and other people, Selena, Ladiana, you know what I'm saying? People that's trying to say, hey, I want to be a part of this community and grow, and we just grow together. We welcome you in. But we ain't going to sit up and we need some attention. We need some action. We need come add value. That's what it's about. I'm sorry, sir. Now I got in too deep with that, but go ahead.
No need to apologize, man. I get caught up listening and forget. I forget that I need to come back on. I get so good. I be such a good listener. I mean, I get caught up. I was caught up for a moment there, so you probably could have kept going. But friends, what I want to add to that is that he says something that is very important, and you need to take hold to what I'm getting ready to say, is that I'm going to repeat this because it's one of those things that we need to be reminded of often. Anything outside of you, you have no control of. Mm-hmm. And if you find yourself investing in people or things outside of you, it has the power to control you. And you don't owe that to give it away to anybody. Secondly, I think it's very important that he said, I want to put some clothes on it. I want to put some meat on the bone. Question your thoughts. You see, friends, I love journaling. And if any of you all probably follow me, you probably notice I create journals for a reason, because I didn't quite understand when I stumbled upon this. When I started creating them, I was doing it the way other people did it. But that's not really what it's all about. You see, it was doing something outside of you is not fulfilling. So now I create them the way that I enjoy doing it. And that is, I just like you, I just like to write what I'm thinking, my thoughts, and what I'm feeling. In other words, I don't need pages. If I want to read a book, I get a book. I don't need a journal being a book. So now I don't create a journal trying to act like it's a book. It's not. It's a safe place. It's your personal space where you can write your thoughts. You can write your feelings. Now, here's the point I wanted to make that's big. Question your thoughts. Question your feelings. Is everything you're thinking, is that your thought, or is that the thought that you didn't even realize that you accepted, that was given and told to you? Or otherwise, would you be thinking another way? Would you be feeling another way about that person or about yourself had it not been for these preconceived thoughts that were given to you. So question yourself. And you see, you don't know whether to question. You don't even know if you don't have things written down. But when you start writing down your thoughts and how you feel about things, you have something you can go back and you can question. And it would help you crystallize who you are and what things, what pages in life that you need to ball up and dismiss. You see, in the beginning of the program, I kept talking about, I spoke about, I would do this, but, and I would do that, but. And to be perfectly honest with you, full disclosure, I heard someone else who was having the same experience. His name is Michael Beckwith, and he said that we have to, some point in time in our life, we have to get the but out of our mouth.
Yeah.
Because that but keeps showing up in our mouth, and it keeps seemingly preventing us from going and doing the things that we know we need to do. Go on, my brother.
Man, perceived thoughts, but I like that you're saying about that butt, man. You know, butt stop you from a lot of things, man. But I want to tell about perceived thoughts. I remember the most time when I came out of council, I had an interview at this job, and I've been wanting this job, you know, and they called me, and I go to the interview, get well on the first one, to the last one I had to go, and I walk in, and I see these two guys. One guy big, bald headed, like a skinhead. Other guy, white guy. You know, I'm from Louisiana. I got the perceived thoughts of white people. You know what I'm saying? So I go in the interview and I'm sitting in the interview. I'm thinking, my mind right. I'm ready for the questions and I'm going, but I'm still saying they're not gonna hire me. Man, I know he don't like me. One of the guys that was talking and I said something. He kind of hit. He was smiling a little bit. I could tell he liked me. So anyway, I get the job and the guy that was smiling in the interview. And we become, and I start listening to how he talk. Again, my thoughts, when you start the way he's talking about things, saying certain things, especially about black people, my perceived thought, he's racist. His actions show everything what I was put into me saying that this man is racist and he don't like black people. And I remember this is how strong the Most High is, man. I remember this guy had this older guy that he introduced me to, and he said to me, he said, "Hey, man, you know the guy that you're training is training you?" I said, "Yeah." He said, "Now I know this. Listen to this part right here. This is why, man, when you miss things." He said, "I know he's seen one way, but if you give him a chance, you'll see him another way." All I'm just saying, just give a man a chance. You know, people, he got some ways. I never said nothing to that man. And I said, "Okay, I'll do that." And I got to do that. I let it happen. And he said some things, but I was wrong. He was nothing like I perceived him to be. He would have gave this shirt off his back for me. To this day, we friends to this day. Fought for me several times for me. See, I perceive thoughts of how we think things are. We totally wrong because it's been poured into us. That's what we talk about a mask. You've been on a mask on and you putting that wearing that mask, you think that you created that. No. That's why we say we got to go deep inside yourself, man. You got to go deep and pour out all that old stuff and try to release those things and pour something into you. Try to be different, try to be better. Looking at your life saying, these things been holding me back. These things have got me to a point that it can't take me nowhere farther than this. That's change, man. That's change, man. When you start looking deep into yourself and trying to heal yourself instead of trying to heal somebody else. You know, like say, hurt people. So you could be hurting, you think you're helping and you hurting more people. You know, so that's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get better and proceed. Me and Extraordinaire together. Like I said, if I say something, me and Extraordinaire has many nights talking, arguing, trying to get, you know, hey, now he done changed my mind on many things. Now.
And likewise.
You know, you got to think about this like this. You're not seeing it. See? I'm saying, nah, it's like, nah, you wrong with that one. Yeah, I ain't giving you that, Keith. And I, you know, and getting quiet and come back later, and then, you know, hey, you know what? I see what you're saying, man. I get it now. Man, thank you. I was looking at that a whole nother way. But see, and that's what now we to a point that it ain't no argument like, okay, I don't see what you're saying, but let me go.
That's right. That's right. Let me, yeah, yeah.
Let me man it on this. I don't, but I'm gonna give you the benefit of doubt there. You know what I'm saying? I know, cause see, I know you mean me well. I know you mean good for me. See, my Basita, I know he mean good for me. Not that he trying to get them things can't stay with me. I know he mean well. So let me see what he got. See my blind spot. That's where we're at with that, man. So that's what we come here, like you said, accountability. We come, like you said, it would be hard to come on this show by ourselves, man. We lose each other, grow, and then now we strong enough to go do our own thing. You know what I'm saying? We strong enough to go on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, then come back, you know, strengthen us up even more. Even when one of us not, hey, what you doing today? You did this, you know, we coming like that, strengthening that, strengthening his focus. Strengthen ourselves, you know. So that's it. That's what we come on and do, man. Trying to get better, growing, and trying to get to a point where he's trying to get to, what I'm trying to get to. That's it. And been happy for whoever get to that, happy for that person, that grows for them. And then once we get it, hey, did you think about this? Look at this. Oh, I ain't see it like that. Man, we done had a conversation, man. We both be like, oh, man, y'all got to hear when we, man, like that light bulb come on both of us at the same time. Oh, man. I'm like, it's like we hit the lottery.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Like a moment. It's like a moment for real, like a aha moment, like, wow, that was a good one now. Yeah, that was it. Like, we just
so many times I've heard, so many times in my house, it is said, y'all should have done a show.
Yeah, we done said it too, man. We should have had to record that one.
Yeah. Right.
But we trying to get better. And somebody else might be like, man, what are y'all? We trying to get better. And how will you get penalized for trying to get better? See, that what it's backwards. That what are they doing? We trying to get better. We trying to not get better just for ourselves. You know, once we figure ourselves, then we got to get our wives, our kids, our family members, our niece and nephews, our cousins, and if we just keep our cup overflowing, that we just the cup just overflows. That's what it's about with us, man. When you say extraordinary,
friends, you all heard us tonight. We share with you several ways about strategies for resilience. But you know what, friends? We went one step farther. We have some show notes that all you have to do is click the link in the description. And for the areas that we didn't have time to cover, you're going to find a wealth of information in those. But, you know, Fletcher and I, we love coming on, and it would just tickle our heart to pieces if y'all would subscribe.
Hit that like button. Yeah.
Hit that like button and help us share world premiere word on the streets. Let us give a shout out to Selena, my brother. She's in the chat room and she's always fired up and ready to go.
Ready to go. She don't give up. She's shooting all of it, man. Don't let her. She emptying
she's on, man.
Yeah, she emptying the tank. I looked on her. She getting. I see you, Selena.
Yeah, she's rapping. I would be checking my resources at work to see what services they have to offer. Man. You see, she gets some nuggets and immediately she started clicking. I could jump on this. I could jump on that.
And Troy, let me say this. See, counseling, I don't want to the counsel that you got to go sit in the office. I don't want to the counsel that you got to go sit at the play with a group of people. You got counseling now, you just sit at home on your phone in a quiet place.
Yeah, that's right. Nobody has to know but you.
Nobody has to know but you and that person. And y'all come up with a plan to make you better. The plan to get you better, the plan to help you to be better for yourself. That's what it is, one-on-one with you. Yeah. And like I say, and the only thing that what everybody trying to do, you just trying to be better than that person you was yesterday. That's it. Just keep it simple, you know.
I like that. Let that be y'all goal as we go off the air tonight.
Yeah, keep it simple.
Try to be a better person tomorrow than you are today.
Mm-hmm.
Let that be your mantra. Each day, strive to be better than you were the day before.
That's it.
Friend, that's all we have for you all tonight. Make sure y'all come back Be with us on Wednesday evening at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time. The amazing Keith Fletcher, give us the last word while we drive out of here, my brother.
Hey, man, again, tell a friend to tell a friend. Me Extraordinaire just gave you something to eat on, sip on, and smoke on. That's it, man. Y'all have a good evening.